Hello, hello, hello. This is Dorothy here at Done by Dorothy, and we are here today working on our Christmas Journal Along 2021. And we've got to the point where I want to work on some tags, do some layering, that type of stuff, collaging that, all that. So we're gonna get started. I've pulled out like two of the little flags. Then there's three of the little tags that go in the kit, and then two of the long rectangles as sort of like bonus size extra large tags. So that is what we're going to be working with today. So I'm going to start with this one big tall tag over here though, because it's already got the lady on the front. So I really don't want to overkill, on the tag. I like to, not overdo it. I'm going to go ahead and punch the holes out of these three while I have my hole punch out. Do all that at once and be done with it. And then I'm going to go ahead and my large tags, and I'm going to turn them over and grab my ruler. They're about approximately 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. So, and 1.5, 1, 2. There's my center. And I'm just marking a little line so I can sort of see where to mark my hole or where to put my hole. Let's see, 1.5, 1, 2, and 3. I'm actually going to come over here and mark this one again because I'm going to do it a little bit lower. Obviously, I don't want my hole to be there. So 1, 1, 2, and 3 is right there. Let me go up here and erase that one mark up there. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to come down, and then that way I can put my hole in at least somewhat near the center. It may not be exact because I'm not a perfect person. Strive to be, but not quite. I hope everyone is really enjoying our journal along. So we've got our holes in there. Let's see. We're doing this one here. So I really think that I will use the gold and green that I have, and it's multicolored. So I'm going to go ahead and it's really, really thin. So I'm actually going to cut this in two. And double up here on this. So it's a little bit thicker. Not so spindly. And, you could put your hole punch, your reinforcers in here. These already come with them on there, so look at the little gold ones. So they really don't need bothered with. But if you want them there because you want that three-dimensional look, then you can do that. And pull that through. I've got the one little one down here that's sticking down here that don't want to come up. There it goes. And that's going to give us some of that green and gold. There it is. And by doubling that up, that's going to give us 4 little things hanging off the top. And there's really not a lot to do on that tag as far as decorating because there's already so much on there. I really don't want to cover up the image. So that's going to be an easy tag. So that one we're going to set to the side and have it done. And I do have my nose is sort of running today, you guys. Allergies. So please forgive me for that. Okay. And then we have this. And I'm going to put the green in this one as well. So I am going to go ahead and put my paper. I think I'll put the green. No, I don't think. Let's see. I don't want it with. Oh, that one will look okay with. No. Let's see. I have some of my Merry Christmas ribbon that I think will go, yeah, that'll go really, really good with those. See, it's too bright for that one. I don't really like it. I think I like it in the green one too. So I'll put the gold and the green on this one too. So if you hear me sniffling, I apologize. And again, I'm going to go ahead and do this in the halves because I just like the way that it looks, the extra bulk that it gives at the top. And I'm going to go through the back. So my little loop is towards the front instead of the back because I just think it looks a little neater that way. I know people do it differently. Let's see. Cut a few of the little scrabbles off here. Okay, so we've got the topper on there. See, and I think that's cute. I like the way that one looks. But I want to put something on there. So let me look here with all of my ephemera. That's too much red. So pulled out a bunch of my greeting cards because we're going to work with our greeting card ephemera tomorrow, I believe. So I think I want something darker that's going to sort of stand out. I sort of like that. You want to put the little green gift in the middle? Yeah, I sort of like that. Let's see what else we have here. I'm still looking, guys, so please be patient. Yeah, I think that's... There's a ton of stuff in here, but I think that's what I like that. So I'm going to keep this here. Very simple with just the little yellow. I actually think I'm going to put it in the center and center my little gift. And we'll sort of have a little layered tag going on there. You know what? Hold on a second. Let me see what I have here because I have some really thin. It's like not really chipboard. It's more like a real heavy cardboard. Let me see if my scissors. Yeah, my scissors will cut it. Nice. So I'm gonna just trim around my circle here. Let me go ahead and glue my circle on there. It'll be a little bit easier because then I won't have to hold it. And that'll sort of raise and give a little bit of dimension to our circle under there. Line this up here where we trimmed already. There we go. Let me go ahead and just trim around this circle here. A lot of times when you're doing that, it's easier to do. And then just trim around, and as you go, just you have a lot more little pieces you have to deal with, but these are going to be so small, they're going to go in the trash anyway. So I'm not worried about really preserving a lot of large pieces. So that makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so let me get these out of the way. Sorry about that. I had to trim it off because I'm one of those people who, if it's not right up in my face, sometimes I can't see it, especially when I'm trimming. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and ink around the sides just to sort of cover the chipboard up and make it more like a so it has a more like a Christmas bulb type of look to it. And that'll raise that up off the tag, so it'll really give it some dimension. And then we can do our little package in the middle. So sort of give a little more bulk to our tag. Trying to decide if I want to put anything under there before I... No, that's too bright. Do not like that. Sometimes I think you know what? I'm not. But one thing I'm going... excuse me. One thing I'm going to do on this small one right here... Let me see. Is that the only... Yeah, it is. So let me see what I have that I can use. I was trying to find my pokey tool, which normally I have up here with all of my stuff, but I don't have it up here yet because we haven't reached that part. Okay, so I'm just going to use my little pliers here, and I'm just going to randomly pick a spot. And I'm just going to use my pliers to sort of poke a hole through it. Do not do this at home. I'll do this off camera so that way nobody can say that they see me. That way, just in case somebody's kids or grandkids or something are watching. Okay, and then I have this, I'm not sure. I think it's actually like a jewelry type trim. I'm actually gonna, it's got sort of a knot in it here, but there it goes. I'm gonna just cut off a little piece of this. And it's got wire in it, so it's a little, you can shape it a little bit. And I'm just gonna double it up. Well, maybe not, maybe more than like double. I'll do it 4 times. That way I have 4 layers together. And then because of the wire in it, I'm just going to sort of twist to hold it and give it some support. There we go, right like that. And then I'm going to take it in the middle. I'm actually going to tie and sort of, let's see, pull this up here so it looks like it's in the middle. I'm going to do a little knot. Then I'm going to fold those up right like that while they're all together. And I'm going to feed them through my hole here that I made. Let me get my little, open that up a little bit further so I can see up in there to get this through there. Then I'm just going to feed this through there just like you do on your tags, but I'm going to be going from the front because I knotted it. Try to get it. And I have an 1/8 inch hole punch, but I wasn't going to get up and go get it because I could just use this. But so it works. I could put a grommet in it, but I think the little knot, because I want the gold to sort of stand out. Okay, and then I'm going to come up to these. I'm just going to trim those down here where they're not, unraveling. Those in the trash. So see, it's got like the little gold topper on it, just sort of like a Christmas ornament. I'm going to go ahead and put my glue on the back of my here. I'm just going to sort of smash that down there at the top. Fabri-Tac getting to where it takes a little bit to get down in the bottle. Make sure I put a nice bit of glue on here too, because I really want this to hold and stay on my tag. And I'm just going to randomly sort of place it in the, oh, that's not the one I want to put it on. Woohoo! Glad I caught myself. And then just sort of center it between the bottom and the sides the best that I can. There we go. And then my little gift. I'll take it and glue it on there. Make sure I put enough, put the little bow, side bow things over here. I have enough on there to sort of cover it up. There we go. And I'm going to put my little gift where it should slide right up underneath where that little bow is. Let me go in here and ink this a little bit where it's bright white right there because we don't want to bright white. So there's our little tag. There we go. There's our little tag. Cute. So it's gonna look really cool, and it's got that, you can see the thickness that the, and I like the little topper on there too because you can see the shimmering gold where it's all shimmery. And then of course you've got the back that you can journal on. Get the little fuzzies off. So there we go. So we have that and our large tag. That sort of looks like those go good together, don't they? The greens and the reds. Okay, so we're going to set those two to the side. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and do this here. And I'm just going to do, a nice piece of ribbon here. This around where the words are shown. Okay, so let's look at what we want to do with this. So that gold is just so bright. We have our little Santa ribbon that we have. We could use it. Build up some in the background. I don't really like this red on the edge. I like the little Santa. So I think I'm going to actually cut him out. And I'm not going to go really close to the edge. I'm just going to sort of leave like a bleed around it with a little outline around it. Excuse me. Sorry, I know I get quiet when I'm cutting because I need to concentrate. And this was on a ribbon where there was just a whole length of Santas. They just repeated over and over and over again. And here I am off camera cutting again. Okay, so we have that, which I do like on there, but let's build up some stuff behind him. Here's a little green flag. What would that? Nope. Do not like that. Let's look around and see what we got. Actually, and I have like a lot of cards that have like birds and they've got all kinds of stuff on them. But I really like this red. I thought that would really get on there. So I'm going to use, I'm going to cut the top off of this envelope. And you can use, you know, any color that you have, any envelopes that you have, okay? And I'm thinking I'm going to fold this in half. Line it up here. So it's close to half at least. Not perfect, but close enough. And then I'm just going to put it there. Grab my ink and ink around my edges because I don't want all that bright white showing through on there. Okay, then I'm going to reach over here and let's see if it will. That one's not wide enough. Let me see if I have a piece a little wider than this that I can use. Oh, there's a wider one. Let's see how it works. It should be close. Close enough. I'm going to glue this to the cardstock to give it some, because this is, you know, envelope paper is really, really thin. And I want it to have a little bit more, I want it to be a little more sturdy. So just very lightly. And let's see how we need to do it this way, and then I'll just cut it out here in a second. And that'll give us some sturdiness. And again, these are the, if you're just tuning in today. Oh, and if you're tuning in today, be sure to check at the end of the video. There should be a playlist. There's a playlist in the description box that will let you go through where I got the digital kit from, all the videos of everything we've made so far. So, you know, just jump right in and join in. Okay. Let me throw this little scrap away. Keep this. So we have this. Now I'm going to ink around just to sort of cover that cream, because if not, that cream shows through on the side. See how bright, sort of creamy it is, and I don't like that white. I want it all to look the same. There we go. Move my basket out of the way here. Put this over here, over here. Okay. So let's see. How did I want this? Oh, we can do it this way. I had two different sides. This happens to be. Trying to decide how I want to do this. And if I want the Santa there with the red, let's see what. I think the Santa looks great. Yeah, I like the red there. Okay, so before I layer that down, I'm going to grab some of my coffee filter that I've been using. And I dyed some of this. I think the pieces I'm actually using are some that I bought from Enchanted Dreams 71. You know, check out their little Etsy store. This way. Got a little more random looking. So it didn't look so straight. Okay, I'm going to tear off a little teeny tiny bit of this super, super gold doily. It is super gold. And I don't remember where I got these from. Maybe Party City, maybe, I think is. I'm sort of putting some, and this is archival ink, so I'm hoping it'll sort of, not really, it really didn't do anything. A little of that gold out. So it shows through. Move this up a tad bit so we just get some layers going on there. There we go. We have a lot of gold in our Santa, so that'll sort of pull all that out. I like the Santa down here at the end. I don't know. Let's see what else we have here. That's pretty too. Let's see what we have. Checking and seeing what all we have here. We could put that would look pretty. I'm looking, guys. Nope, I really do like the Santa. I'm pretty sure I'm liking the Santa. Seeing what else I have in here. Just before I make my final decision. Seeing if there's anything else in here that no, don't want that. I think it needs something over here on this side over here. So I was seeing. I sort of like that black here, and I'll tell you why. And you guys are gonna be like, "What? That's so crazy!" But with the red and the black in the middle, it sort of gives that whole like Santa suit look. I'm just not sure about this doily. I think I want something different there. I'm not sure what. Let's see about a piece of the vintage wrapping paper. No, I don't like that. I feel like maybe I need some green in there. Or some greenery or something green. Hold on, I'm looking through my little box trying to find something that's just green. Something that can give a little bit more darker to it. Let me look over here in my... Ooh, you know what? Maybe some music. Let's try a piece of music and ink it up and see if that helps. Because sometimes you just... I think it's just too light in here. I think we need something to... So I'm going to take... I'm sorry, guys. This is just... My process is just... I'm going to ink this up around the edges a little bit and darken it up. Just to make it sort of pop up from the... Because it sort of blends in with the background a lot. So I think inking it up would give it a little bit more. I'm going to ink real heavy on the edges of my music here to get more of a vintage feel here. I don't like that. Hold on, guys. I'm running this process through my head here. I'm looking through my box, seeing what else I have over here that you know what, I do have some green off the end of one of the little Santa bags that I was goofing with. So let's ink up the outside edges so that white doesn't show through. I just feel like maybe let's take that out. See if we put the green in our music. I want that part of the music stuck up there like that. Towards the middle. Little Santa right there. Oh yeah, see, I like that a lot better. But I think there's too much emptiness up here. So I'm actually going to slide this up here about mid tag. See if that helps a little bit. And then slide my Santa down here. Nope, I like him up here with that tucked behind him, unless slide this there. Let me see if I can maybe tuck that in there behind that, so it sort of creates a trio. What else do I have here? I know you guys are probably sitting there going, what in the world? If I put the green tag right there, just sort of pull in with that green. Slide this up a bit. And I'm looking for other little Christmassy tags here that's in here. In our little basket. Seeing if there's any big. Let's see if this little one will look better. Yeah, I think I like the little one on there better. Then I'm going to trim the dark area off around where it says 1, 2, 3. And I'm not worried about the rounded corners because I have my little corner rounder over here if I can. Yeah. I'm just going to sort of by hand around the corners, and I'm not going to worry if it's like perfect. I mean, my other option is I could just cut it off straight, which may be a better option than me trying to round it off by hand. I'm not going to do it real heavy. I'm just very lightly inking the edges of the 1, 2, 3. And I was looking, I do have another little word strip. Maybe I would like the Glad Tidings better. Okay, let's see. I know this is taking forever, guys. I am sorry. Oh, I actually like the definition, the Christmas tree definition I did with the green on it. I like that. Yep, that's what we're doing. I'm sorry that took so long. I'm going to actually tilt that a little bit. Okay. My Santa off. I'm going to go ahead and put my number here in the middle because I know that's where that goes. Sometimes it's a slow process. Sometimes you just put it on there and it's like boom, boom, boom. Other times you sit there and it's like, focus. So this was the little bottom of that bag that I probably was going to end up throwing away anyway. So okay, and then on this, I'm going to glue the little tip out here, and I'm going to glue this side and up along here. I'm going to leave this top section open just in case if I want to tuck anything down in there, then it does give me a little tuck space. Slide it down and I will trim that off here in a second. Slide it up to the edge so it's all even. And then there's just this teeny tiny little tail at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off because there's really not enough on there to make a difference. And then I'm going to put my glue on my Santa, and because he has fabric, I'm not going to go super heavy, but I want to make sure that he adheres. So, and I'm going to go around the edges because that's going to keep a lot of the fraying over the long-term period. You know, you don't want your fraying is great and it looks great, but the last thing you want is it like completely unraveling. And I did trim from the edges, and I'm going to hold him here, and I want him about right there. Turn him a little bit so it doesn't look lopsided. So there we go. And I like the little black where it does sort of create that like Santa's belt. And this is unstuck. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Not glued. Not glued. It's unstuck. I was trying to find something small. So you could put like some little tickets in there if you wanted to. Trying to see what other kinds of little tickety type things we have in here that we could so you could slide that. And I mean, you've got a distance in there, so I mean, you technically could make another little tag with a word in there or whatever you wanted, and then tuck a little coupon in there. Which is sort of cute because I don't want to do both these because they're red, but let's see if I can find a green ticket. There we go. And you put that in there, and it sort of looks like a Santa's bag, like, which is really cute. So I'm going to actually leave those in there. So it's going to finish that tag. So we have this one and this one and the two flags that we'll be doing tomorrow. So we're going to stop with these three that we finished today. I'm trying to move all of my stuff out of the way so you can actually see because there's stuff everywhere. So we have our girl tag, embellished one. This one took so long, but it turned out really cute, and I love the fact it has sort of this little Santa bag going on, but you do have some collage layering over here, and the little 3D one, which is really cute, and then our, you know, basic card, which I mean, I may come back and put a pocket on here like this. Actually, I can do that real fast. Let's go ahead and glue that on. So we will finish up everything tomorrow. So I have a little journaling spot, but at the same time, we'll have a little pocket back here. So it'll take it up a little bit so it's not so plain. There's our little pocket. And I just seen a cute little set of, no, I don't like the bells on there. Here we go again. That's actually cute. And that gives you a little journaling spot. So throw some glue on here. And just sort of center it up so it's somewhat even. There we go. Then in our pocket, put our little kid. And let's see, we have some other, I think I want something a little smaller. I think I want something that sort of blends in. Too much. Too much. Oh, you know what? just do this. Do some little tags in there. A little coupon that has red in it and green, so let's put that in there. We'll do some little tickets that we can use to embellish throughout our journal later on. So there we go. We have this up here. There's nothing up there, so I mean we could put something up there. We'll do our candy canes because I think it goes in really well with the reds. And that will give our 3 tags done for today. And we'll have our tags and our flags to work on tomorrow. And I'm just going to put that there. Sort of in the center. There we go. So, I mean, that's a tag within itself. But then it's got this in the... So, I mean, you can really decide which way you want to put it. Our little one with a journaling spot. And our Santa with a journaling spot with his little bag full of tags. So, there we go. Those are our 3 for today. I actually like this side better. I like this. So thanks for tuning in for our journal along Christmas 2021. We will be back tomorrow to finish our other tags and our flags. You guys have a great day. Stay safe and healthy.